Law Committee just went over a little bit
Being
longer.
recorded.
I guess we're live now, right? I'd like to call the meeting of the Economic Development Committee to order. First item, I'll take roll call. Chairman Ward is here. Mr. Cleary,
Here.
Mr. Bruschi,
Here.
Mr. Drake,
Here.
Mr. Efficoro,
Yeah.
Mr. Reedy,
Here.
Mr. Ricard,
Present.
Mr. Smith,
Here.
Mr. Touche.
Here.
Mr. Touche, welcome to the Economic Development Committee. Welcome back. All are present. So the first item on the agenda is the approval of previous meeting minutes. Has everybody been able to read those? Is there any objections?
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Unanimous. Second item under current business is authorizing the assignment of an agreement with the Albany County Business Development Corporation from the Capital Region Chamber of Commerce to the Advanced Albany County Alliance Local Development Corporation. I know we have Mr. Connor, Mr. Rogers, and I'd like to introduce everybody to Mr. Kevin Catalano, who is, I believe, the first or second employee of the Alliance. But Mr. Catalano and I, we've known each other for a lot of years. He's been in the banking industry for well over 20 years that I know of. He worked about 10 years at the Capital Region Chamber, administering the Altech Loan Fund and microloan programs for small business. He's well known in the business community, a person I've worked with for many, many years, helping businesses out. And I know Mr. O'Connor has worked with him as well, and many other economic developers in Albany County. So welcome, Mr. Catalano.
Thank you, Sean.
You're welcome. So we have the item in front of us here. Mr. O'Connor, Mr. Rogers, somebody going to speak on it, or Mr. Catalano?
Sure. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good evening, everyone. As you know from some of our past discussions, we're attempting to move the Altech Loan Fund, the vestige of the Altech Specialty Steel Company, from the Albany County Regional Chamber of Commerce to the Alliance. Nothing negative about the Chamber's work, but the Chamber, as you all know, is now a regional organization. They run the Chamber of Commerce for Schenectady County and Southern Saratoga, and they just incorporated the Center for Economic Growth, an 8-county organization, into them. And we think, and the county executive and Chairman Joyce believe that this is better put in an organization that has a Albany exclusive focus for economic development. And you've been good enough to get this organization off the ground, funded at $500,000. And we were fortunate enough to get Kevin Catalano at the right time in the right place. And we'll be able to move over the Altech Loan Fund without any interruption whatsoever in the course of the business, and have that available to the Alliance to lend out to Albany County specific businesses.
Thank you, Mr. O'Connor. Is there any questions from members of the committee? Anybody not on the committee that has any questions or comments?
Sean. Hey, Sean, it's Andrew.
Yes, Andrew.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you, Mr. Catalano, for joining us, Mr. O'Connor, for being here. Just another great example of good timing on our part for this effort. With the unfortunate circumstances surrounding a lot of what we're doing in local government with COVID and a lot of other constraints that we have, we stood up this effort at the exact right time. We came across and worked very hard at the funding efforts at the exact right time. We conceptualized and executed a grant program just at the right time. We took control of the Altech Loan Fund at the right time, and now we have the man for the job to come and help us administer this effort and take this next step towards this incredible effort and really having a true economic development arm in Albany County. And on our end of the legislature, we're fortunate to have this what was once a special committee, now it's stood up into a good, solid analysis and review effort that we have in the legislature, some good experience. And it's great timing, and I'm really proud of this effort. And this is just another example of us, making the most of this situation and moving forward. So we're happy to bring you on, Mr. Catalano.
Sean, I'd like to make a motion to move forward.
Yeah, Mr. Clary, one more, one thought just came to mind. I just want to make sure that everybody is aware. Mr. O'Connor, please verify the Business Development Corporation that is govern the Altech Loan Fund will still stay in place, is that correct?
Yes, that's true, Mr. Chairman. The Albany County Business Development Corporation, chaired by Nancy Carey Cassidy, will continue to stay and operate in the same manner. The only difference will be, instead of them contracting with the Albany Colony Regional Chamber to manage the Altech Loan Fund, they'll be contracting with the Alliance, if you so approve it, to administer the loan fund.
And also that board has already approved this administrative transfer.
That is correct, Mr. Chairman. Last, Luke, I think it was Thursday.
Last Thursday, yeah. So the ROA at the time said it would be voted on. It has now been voted on and was approved last Thursday.
Okay, and that board is appointed by our legislature. I know the county executive has a couple of he gets a couple of picks too, but we do have say on who's on that board, and I served on that board before. It's an excellent committee. Nancy Carey Cassidy, and as the chair, has done a wonderful job. So, Mr. Clary, I'll accept your motion. Do we have a second?
I second.
Mr. Efficore is second. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? It's a unanimous vote. Look forward to working with all you. Kevin, welcome aboard. Kevin, Luke, always great working with you. Is there any other business to be brought before the board, before the committee? If not, we'll take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second,
I'll second.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Unanimous. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you all.
Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Thank you.